Hi, and welcome to Death in Cambodia, Life in America, a podcast where I interview my father, Robert Chow, one of the first survivors of the 1970s Cambodian genocide. He survived the killing fields, navigated through the jungles of Thailand, and escaped to America to build an empire in the donut industry. After about 40 years, I think it's about time he got a chance to share his story. I'm Dorothy, his daughter, and your host for today's episode. Let's dive in. Hey, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Death in Cambodia, Life in America. Last episode, we left off with Robert describing the abominations and the cruelty that happened towards women in the camps, as well as people who had tried to escape the camps and end up being caught. This episode, we are going to continue on that journey. And Robert, for the first time ever that I've ever heard him say it, he mentions that he loses all hope. All hope. We learn about him getting sick again. And at that point, he just felt that maybe this was his time. This was his time to die. Let's find out what happens.
I think we just work and wait. I think just wait for your turn, I guess, because you can see people getting less. I mean,
What why do you think you got away? Not in terms of the escape. We'll get to that in another episode, but why do you think why do you think you were off their radar? Because there's so many times we talked about obviously the people trying to escape, they knew that the risk they're taking, but oh my God, I can't believe that's really, really, really just crazy what they do. But I mean, why do you think you kind of stayed low?
No.
Maybe you were tan? Lucky. All luck.
And plus, when I went back that camp, I was sick so bad for about 3 months after they killed
your friend,
my friend. And 3 or 4 weeks later, then I got diarrhea, and like when you go to bathroom, is all blood because of the rat. You eat a lot of rat.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning this. Yeah.
So that probably take away all the attention too. I know, but it's all luck. I didn't plan it, but it happened that I got sick pretty bad. So they took me to call a camp hospital. They do have, there's no doctor.
Is this kind of similar to the one that you went to before?
Well, this one here is way, way small. I mean, it's just like...
So they're not really experimenting on you?
Oh, they still do. Still do. They, from whoever that hospital, big hospital, you're going to have to use these because they don't know any better.
Right.
So the only thing, you don't have to go to work. One. Second thing, you can take advantage on the food a little bit, on the medicine that they use herb, and then put some sugars in that herb there. They give it to you, and then it tastes great. I mean, it's sweet. I mean, even bitter, but most of that herb is mixed with the sugar. Some people get better because they have sugar, because the lacks of nutrition, I believe. So I was in the KM hospital for 2 3 months, and then I was skin and bone at that time. It's just like, but um, at least I don't have to go to work.
Hmm.
Uh, they put you away from all these people. Even you die, nobody know too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in that hospital, it's about maybe 100 to 200 people. Yeah, and people die every day too. I mean, of course, I mean, just no bad medicine. Yeah,
So after you got better, you went back to work.
yeah. I one day in the hospital uh, in Cambodia, it's very hot. Sunshine all the time. I didn't get better uh, for all of that months that stay in that hospital. It's getting worse. It's getting to the point that I don't see many people that alive that die every day because there's no medicine. So it's getting worse, and then to the point that I couldn't really walk because you're so weak. You're so weak, and one day in the morning, I just sit under the big tree, big giant tree, and face the sunrise, and just sit there, and you lost hope at this time. Uh, I'm almost 100% sure that this is the end of my life, probably the next couple of days, because you can feel it. You can, because you continue to bleed, and your skin just and bone and no energy anymore.
And your asthma probably is still there. Is your
Asthma was an attack because I think that
different season?
after it's the season already,
Yeah.
but you
Okay.
weak, and you just no energy. You completely your memory, sometimes your memory is lost. You just all over the place already. It's just you can feel that. So was sitting under that tree, and under that sun. Uh, Suddenly, uncle, my uncle that live in Philadelphia today,
Mm.
uh, uh, mom's brother, my mama's brother, he's still alive, and he live in Philadelphia. So he had assignment from the village that he need to bring some stuff to another village. So that village, it passed somehow, somewhat, that he ride a bicycle and passed me, and I didn't really recognize. He didn't recognize me because I was so here and seen me for all of these 3.5, 4 years. So, uh, so he passed. He told me he passed by. That's later on, and then he already passed me, and then he remembered my shirt, my old shirt that the day. So he remembered. He said, "Oh, that shirt, it's so familiar. It's color. It's a green and green, white, but for 3.5 years that is so dirty, but it still show a little bit,
It's kind of faded at this
faded
point.
out."
Yeah.
And and then he turned around. He turned around, and And then I called my name, Joy. And then I thought I was dreaming because, I lost so much energy. I thought I was dreaming. I mean, because I hear some voice all the time now. So we call like 5 times and stuff in front. So I said, "Oh, uncle." And then I hardly weak. And then he was uh, so, his face, it just like lost hope, or was sad, was happy, makes and he said, "Oh, you're still alive." I said, "Say you sick?" Yeah. So then he don't want to stay too long, talk too much, because when the soldiers see, that's going to be a problem too. So he asking me, "Are you gonna stay here for a while?" I said, "Well, I've been here for almost 3 months already." So he told me I'll come back with the medicine, something. Uh, so he left. So he left. He told me every morning, sit here, just wait for me. If you have nothing, just sit here all day, whatever, just wait for me here. Okay. Uh, so he left, and and uh, I wait every morning. Now I feel a little bit hope, a little bit, probably 2%. You know, at least you feel something, that you hope that he coming back. At least. And I told him, if you come back, if I'm not here, that means I'm gone. We uh, if I'm still alive, I still waiting here until you come. So one day is gone. I was wake up in the morning, sit under that big tree there. It's a big trunk of tree. Up until, lunchtime, then when they pass on your food, and then I just, went back there and sit under that tree for up until sunset.
What did you think about under that tree?
I think I still have hope. I still, only my mind, I still hope maybe I see Mama, maybe the last time. I hope maybe uncle tell mom probably find a way to get here. At least maybe I see her. I know my dad's, it's not gonna happen, because they won't let my dad get any 5 steps from the village, because he cannot. But mama can, because she feed people coke and all of that. So that's what I hope. I don't hope that I survive this time, but I hope that I can see them one last time. One day is gone, the second day is gone, and 1 week is gone. Then I have no hope anymore.
Do you think hope is good?
Hope is good at that time. Sometimes you have no.
What else do you have?
What else you have? It just made you the hope that made you energy a little bit, to, and here after 10 days, I believe it's not a 10 day. I cannot keep track the days, it's just like I lost hope and then said, well, and then one morning I just sit there at lost all the hope, and here's my uncle back. Papa, and I was so happy. I was so, and then he gave me probably around 5 spoons of sugar, 5 spoons of the sugar. That's a palm sugar.
Mm-hmm.
And he told me to go ahead and eat now. I'm so hungry. So I because you cannot take that sugar back into the, hospital. I mean, otherwise they're asking you
Where'd you get it?
where you get it. So I eat that. I finish that in a second. So hungry. And then he gave me a medicine. This is a real medicine. I don't know where he get it. Mama must be do some exchange from the village, get a gold or whatever. So I believe that antibiotic.
It's a pill.
It's a pill. It's a French
medication.
Medication.
Wow.
I took one right away. He said, take. And then he gave me the other one to take it tonight. And then he left. Said, still continue to wait for me here. I will try to come back whenever I can. So I was feel way better after sugar, after that medication, one antibiotic. It was like a new person.
Like a magic pill.
Like a magic pill. Oh my God. And then the bleeding, it stopped. It less. I said, wow, it less. And then I got energy. I got so much energy. It's just like a new person.
Did he tell you that it was Mama that got the medication?
Yeah, he did. Got the medication, but I don't know how Mama got. Mama saved our life, not just me. Yeah. And my sister, Amanda, Fawn, and, Mama saved our life. Yeah, know too. Oh, yeah. Mama, very smart, very aggressive, and take risks for us. Make sure we have food. Well, see, really.
She
really
does what
something.
does what she has to do.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. You must have thought he was like an angel.
Yes. She
that came.
She saved our life.
This episode, I remember thinking, like, this must be, I'm going to be the first to say it, but I wouldn't really consider myself a very religious person. I don't know if I really believe in God. I don't know if I 100% really believe in a higher power. There has to be something bigger than us. That's another topic, but I remember feeling after this episode that wow, there really is somebody trying to keep my dad alive. I mean, there was just so many times throughout this story that I felt like had he not done one thing, had he not decided to do another thing, had he not tried to run away or had, all these things kind of falling into place, had he not gotten sick and happened to be under the tree right at the same time that my uncle was out of the blue after 3.5 years when everybody was dying, happened to be riding a bike right in front of his tree. I mean, this is just wild. There has to be a reason why he's still alive. And you guys will listen to the future episodes and again, the combination of luck and then also very, very importantly, the strength of Mama just coming through. Like that woman came through when when literally she had no idea that he was sick or where he was or in what condition, but all the pieces seemed to align somehow. I don't know. That's so strange. And Mama, if you're listening up there, thank you.